In this video, we are going to be talking about some of the habits we all need to avoid in our late teens or in our 20s. Hey beautiful people, my name is Aviod. Brandon. My goal for the channel is to educate, to motivate and inspire people to do the things that inspire them. So I really appreciate if you can smash that subscribe button and also like this video, because all those things are really going to help me make my channel grow. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers this year, and I can only count on you to help me do that. Without taking so much time, let's jump straight into the video. The very first habit that you need to avoid if you are in your 20s is instant gratification. And when I talk about instant gratification, I'm talking about things like doing things to gratify yourself at the moment, like video games, eating fast food, social media. You spend a lot of time doing this thing instead of putting in some work to make your life better. You are feeling good about doing that thing at the moment. You get the fun from playing your video game. You get the fun from scrolling on TikTok, watching funny videos, and it makes you laugh. But that's just for the moment. You are gratifying yourself instantly. And if you continue with this habit later in the future, you might suffer some consequences, because the people that spend their late teens or your early 20s, instead of playing video games, they were studying, they were learning a skill. Once they get into their 30s, they have a skill that they can use to achieve something better for their life. Now, they can play video games for fun, but if you are in this time where you have to be learning these skills, you need to be improving yourself, you need to be hitting the gym, and you are instead using it to play video games, to scroll on social media, to eat whatever you want to eat because you don't want to cook something nutritious for yourself, then you might really have some significant consequences in the future. The second habit that we need to all avoid in our 20s is the blame game. If you are that kind of person that keeps blaming people, you never see yourself for being the reason why you find yourself in a situation, but you always blame people for putting you in that situation. You always blame your parents for not putting you on the right path. You always blame your spouse. You always blame the relationship. You always blame the society. You always blame the government. You always blame everyone but yourself. If you are doing this thing, then just know it's a very toxic habit, and you need to stop that habit. You need to take responsibility for yourself, because like I've always said, there comes a time in life where no matter what you do, no matter how much you blame, no one is going to help you. And if you don't do anything to help yourself get out of the situation, you're going to stay in that situation for the rest of your life. The third habit that you need to avoid in your 20s is the habit of working too hard on the wrong things and then working too little on the right thing. For instance, you might do an extra overtime to make some extra money just because you want to get a plane ticket and go for a concert in New York, or go for a concert in another country, or go for a vacation in Dubai, and you put in a lot of work. And when it comes to doing something like you need to do that same overtime to take a vacation, to take a flight and go where and attend a seminar that you could gain some knowledge or you could learn some skill on that knowledge, you start feeling lazy about it. You don't want to put in the work. You don't even save up money for that, but you will save money for things that actually has little to benefit you. If you find yourself being that kind of person that does this kind of thing, then please, you need to stop that. You need to start working hard on the things that are really important to you, the things that are really going to improve your life physically, mentally, financially, or spiritually. Because honestly, I think those are really the most important things everyone needs to have in life. The fourth habit we need to avoid is the entitlement habit. If you're that kind of person that feels like the world owes you something just because you are from this particular country, or just because you were born in this particular family, or just because you are an elder brother, or you are the kid brother, you feel like people owe you something. You feel like people have to protect you. Just because you are the children to somebody, you feel like your father owe you the right to secure your future. If you have this kind of habit in you, then it's a very bad habit to have. I want you to know that the world owes you nothing. You are not special in any way. You are just a human being like every other human being. And if you want something to happen in your life, you have to do something. And if you sit there waiting for people to come and do something for you, or people to help you do something, and you do nothing, then trust me, nothing is going to happen to make your life better. The fifth habit that you need to avoid in your late teens or in your early 20s is the habit of taking things too personal, especially nowadays with social media. You have to have that kind of mindset that you are able to pick out the things that can benefit you and accept them. And the things that cannot benefit you, just put them in the trash somewhere. Because whether you like it or not, everybody cannot like you in life. People will always talk bad about you. Even if you do good things, there are bad people that are going to hate you. If you keep doing bad things, there are good people that are not going to like you. And if you focus on caring so much about what everyone is saying, but less about the things you say to yourself, then it's really going to create a negative impact in your life, because at the end of the day, you might start living that kind of life where your sole purpose is to please other people, and you will not actually do the things that you need to do to yourself in order to make yourself satisfied, in order to please your own self. And with that, we come to the end of this video, and hope this video was helpful. If that's the case, like the video, share the video so that other people can benefit from this knowledge. You may also want to watch the video right here because I think it's a nice video. It has a lot of information and you will also benefit something from it. Stay blessed, and I will see you in the next video.